me just give you your garden variety. General, it's generic. 1/3 times 4. Any thoughts on how we would multiply 1/3 times 4? One thing is you can think about what multiplication is. When you multiply by 4, that means you have 4 1/3 all added together. You could add 1/3 to itself 4 times, but that's probably not the quickest way. Jacob Lutzendorf?
Did you ask me how?
Yeah, what would you do?
Probably multiply 1 times 4 equals 4, and then 3 times 4 equals 12.
Unfortunately, that is what most people think, but that is not right. Jacob said, I think you'd probably multiply this by 4 and that by 4 and get 4 12s. If you do that, you actually get the same number you started with. And I'm just going to tell you what it is. Anytime you're multiplying fractions and whole numbers, you need to make the whole number a fraction by putting it over 1. You can make any whole number a fraction just by putting a 1 underneath it. So in other words, this with the 1/3 stays the same, but the 4 becomes 4 over 1. Now it's a fraction times a fraction, and how do we multiply fractions together? You simply, Alexa?
You do 1 times 4 and 3 times 4?
Yeah, you just multiply across. 1 times 4 is 4, 3 times 1 is 3. And then we kind of have an issue there. Why? Because 4/3 is, Peter?
1/3.
Right, it's an improper fraction, so you need to change it back to a mixed number. 3 goes into 4 1 whole time with 1 left over. 1 and 1/3. How about another example? What number is 1/6 of 5? People get confused on this here, but you have to remember in math, 98% of the time, the word of means what?
Times.
No, the word of means times. So this word of is the same thing as times. This is 1/6. What do we do with the number 5? The whole number 5 becomes a fraction by doing what to it, Alex?
You jump over.
Yeah, put a 1 underneath it. And then, once you get them both to be fractions, you can multiply across 5 over 6. So it's not too terribly tough of a thing to do. I don't think there's anything else there. I think that's probably that will probably get you to where you need to go.